Ladies and gentlemen, I am KageKaze, and we're looking at Hawken once again, and we're looking at Closed Beta Event 2. And what I want to do is try and provide you with a bit more gameplay footage. Now, what I normally do for gameplay footage is I'll just record a round or so, and just leave it without commentary. But this time I want to go ahead and I'll leave the mic open as we're going through. And what I want to do is I think we're going to do a little bit of Sharpshooter gameplay and do some Siege again. I kind of want to expand on something I was talking about before, and before I do that, I just want to make sure that my push-to-talk settings are properly set up. There we go. Alright. I talked about what they might need to do for revenue, and some slight concerns I had regarding where they were going to get that revenue. And of course, the primary belief I have is that they're going to have to sell mechs, and I still kind of believe that, but I wanted to expand on something that we don't know yet, and that's the weapons system. In Alpha, you had weapons available to swap in and out, but they had no cost, so obviously we have no idea what the real-world value of that's going to be. So one thing that they could really do to drive revenue home for this game would be the sale of weapons. Alright, so here's my Sharpshooter. Beautiful thing is I have a nice little zoom feature. That is a feature of my secondary weapon. So let's see, what do I have here? I have a rapid-fire rifle and a sniper rifle. That seems highly inaccurate. Look at that, it went up and to the left. Alright, let's get this energy back to base. So, I want to point out that Tribes Ascend performed this model and performed it well. I talked about that a little bit in the last video. Of course, I also talked about my concerns that Tribes Ascend seems to have slowed down a bit, although I can kind of understand that. The game has been out for a while. They are working on Smite now, and Smite has shown to be a pretty good game. I have not played it myself yet, but I've been following its progress. It's a third-person MOBA style. It looks really good. That being said, though, like I said, their model has worked very well, and they could really mimic that here in Hawken. The sale of weapons. A lot of people like having new weapons. So they may not have to put a lot of time and energy into producing new mechs to make the game viable from a financial standpoint. I think they have a lot of things here that will bring them success. And I'm just hoping they continue on that model. It looks like they put a lot of good work into this game. I already like the fact that the game feels a bit more optimized than the last event. So that aside, let's go ahead and see what we can do for our team here. We are ahead on energy. This module only has one more energy node. Let's drain it. Haven't seen any enemies yet. Sharpshooter is a medium class, not a light, so I can carry a bit more energy. As you can see in the lower left, I've got 106 energy units. Lights cannot carry as much because they're faster, heavies can carry a lot more. Let's try and help my friend here. There we go. Probably should have turned on my damage module. So that rifle is accurate when you're zoomed in. What I want to do is I want to wait for that guy to pop out. He has to come out this way while he's gathering that energy. There he is. Ah, he eluded me on that one. Did he get away? Oh dear. Lost sight of him for a second. That could be the death of me. We impede. Let's get around a corner. Alright, I don't want to lose this energy, so I'm running past my teammates. 140 EUs. We are only 230 away from blasting off, so let's just turn that back in, and we should be able to get our battleship out before they do. Broken cockpit. So the beautiful thing is when I'm returning energy, it automatically repairs me. It won't be a full repair, though. I don't have enough energy for that. I can repair after I'm done. There we go. Oh, it was a full repair. Excellent. Oops, sorry, buddy. Okay, he should have enough energy. We only need 100, so that should get us launched. So I want to start heading towards the AA tower before launch. Now, I did not buy any defensive modules for this unit. I have a hologram, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put this down as a distraction. Now he turns and moves a bit, just like me. He will stand stationary, but his facing will match mine, usually. Come on. I wasted my damage module on that. Yep, there goes my damage module. I was hoping to have a bit more shots on him. So the way I'm doing my Sharpshooter, I'm not going to be getting a lot of kills, but what I'm hoping to do is to put out quite a bit of damage here to help my team. Oh, good. Alright, so both battleships are in the air. I want to help launch these missiles, so they'll need me here on point. So there's 2 of us. Every time it gets up to full, we get a launch. So if we have more of us here, we could shoot that battleship down sooner. Alright, oh, there's a hostile unit here somewhere. He might have activated his damage module. Very good. Now let's see. Let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got the Hawken, which has high accuracy, range, low rate of fire. We've got the slug rifle, which is even lower rate of fire, but more damage. Let's go with the slug over the Hawkens. See, there it is. Slower rate of fire, but more damage. Alright, so we still own the center. 2 people, getting us a launch. Almost. Come here, you. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Long range kill. Uh-oh. It's not going to matter if those toes hit me, though. Oh, boy. Hit and run, hit and run. I'm not much of a sniper. What can I say? But I can use it to my advantage. Alright. So we need to gather energy again. Enemy sighted behind me. Back at our base. Okay, I don't see him. How are you guys doing over there? Okay, we've got 3 guys gathering energy. Let me go elsewhere. Ah, yes. Left myself highly visible for a while there. Not the smartest thing to do. That's okay. So yeah, they're all holding out at E2. My team's holding out at E1. Good news is we're in the lead, so this strategy will not help them much unless they can get the tower. But if I can slow the means of their production just a tiny bit, then I should be able to help my team. Instead of being a useless sniper, I can be a productive sniper. Yes. There we go. Get rid of that turret. Missile turret, huh? Alright, what do we got here? Don't see any hostiles. There's one. Come back around that corner. Come on. Come. Grab that energy. Oh my. Not sure where all that damage came from. And I'm actually surprised I missed. That rifle, that secondary weapon, is really inaccurate. You have to be zoomed in to use it properly. I can kind of understand. It is the sniper aesthetic, you know. You have to have a scope to use a sniper rifle properly. So it does make sense. After all, if it's too accurate without using a scope, then it might be too powerful. As something tends to happen with other first-person shooter games I've played. You get snipers who can kill people without using their scopes, and they end up dominating the battlefield. The whole no-scoping thing. Alright. I don't think we've slowed them down a lot, but we are gathering their energy. Let me gather the energy from this guy here. Ah, battleship's in the air. Didn't even notice that. Let's try and make sure we don't lose it. He's taking damage. Where are you taking? Oh, not enough thrust. Where's the hostiles? Where's the hostiles? Over here? There you are. Yeah, see, once I got a zoom, that wasn't a problem at all. And he had to retreat. Didn't quite kill him, but he's hurting. He's repairing now. I'm surprised that rifle shot didn't hit him. Yeah, having to move it all makes this very difficult because it makes the HUD bob. Therein lies the balance again. Alright, we should be good. They've taken down our battleship to half health. They're probably all shooting at it right now. Oh, overheated weapons. Not enough to get the finishing blows, unfortunately. There's something here. Where'd it go? Alright, let's not worry about it. It's a team game, not a personal kills game. Let's grab some energy. And so let's put a hologram down to kind of distract the enemy temporarily. I don't care for the hologram much. It has its uses, but it's usually pretty easy to tell when it's a hologram. I don't know what they could do to improve it. I mean, it is a decoy. It's all on how you use it and how quickly your opponent can tell it's not real. And so, for example, I could probably put the decoy down in front of the energy module and wait for someone to try and kill it. Now that hologram should last for as long as I'm alive. Much like turrets do. Unless turrets can be destroyed, though. Holograms, they just kind of sit there, things go through them, and you don't get any feeling. Oh, there we go. We are launched already. It's okay, it's okay. I'm still here. Alright. Now, when I go into repair mode, so too does my hologram. So it should. Maybe they can destroy it, or maybe it has a time limit. I seem to recall it lasting longer before, though. Okay. They're not on the AA tower. So I'll want to do damage to them before they get there. Oh, there is an enemy on it now. Need to clear that out. Nice work. If I can do some damage as they're coming out of their base. Where are they? They're not on the tower. Is it 3 on 5? Well, 5 on 4 now, but unfortunately that's not something we have any direct control over. I'm sorry. He went in defensive lockdown mode, but it made him stand still, so therefore... Poor guy. I kind of feel bad about doing that one. I honestly feel like there should not be a way for me to do this. Shooting directly into their base does not feel right. Now, they've got 2 turrets on either side of their base here, that if I try to get close, those turrets will try and take me out, but from way back here, I've really got nothing to stop me from doing this. So I can just kind of sit back here, and they really just have to take it. Oh well. That's some Sharpshooter gameplay right there. So let's see what I earned with my double experience and double Hawken points. So 164 without the double. So that means 10 rounds like that would have gotten me one module that I like. Now the thing is, that's 10 rounds for a module or a weapon. That does not include mechs, which is like 10 times as expensive. So that's a lot of playing just to get one mech. They need to strike a balance. One where it doesn't feel completely useless to be using nothing but Hawken points. For example, you want the people that are going to play for free to feel rewarded as they play. So again, a lot of that too is how well you perform. So hopefully there's a good balance. They've just recently doubled the Hawken points, so I can't really give you a great feeling for it, especially since I'm using a double module. But let's go ahead and try, I'll show you off the Rocketeer class. This is one that had a little bit of issue last event, and I want to see if it feels any different. I don't think they've made any adjustments there, but I want to give him a shot. I've given him some internals to help him out, and he's got some items as well. So let's go ahead and go into the match. This is our heavy class. You saw the other one, which was the Brawler. He was a short-range guy. This one is more of a long-range, explosive damage class. Alright, so let's go over to E1. I've got this repeater as my primary. That when I fire it, it fires like 3 quick shots in succession. The problem with that is you have to be very accurate with it. And unlike the Sharpshooter's weapon, where you have to be accurate with the Sharpshooter's weapon as well, but that weapon has something of an instant fire on it. You push the button and you do damage instantly. This has a travel time, and it's damage spread out over 3 shots. Now I can hold it down and get 3 additional shots, so I can do double damage by holding it down, and there we go. Of course, I've got missiles as my secondary. Okay, he's trying to go back and get energy to base. Let's go and chase him down. Not enough energy. Oh, ran against the wall. Let's try and get him with a missile lock. Alright, there was the turret that hurt me. Okay, can't do much there. Here comes somebody out of their base. Let me get a missile lock ready. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's slow them down a little bit. Get a little bit of repairs here. So I don't care for the repeater very much. I like the other weapon that he has, which is a heat cannon. It also has a charge mechanic. You hold it down, and it will do more damage. Only it increases the damage and the explosion radius, so it's kind of like a tank shell, which is why I like it a little better. Whew. Oh dear. Okay, put down a turret. Make him chase me a bit. And I'm going to put down a repair module as well. Let's double repair here. Alright, so I put a turret up top, which probably wasn't the best place for it. What else can we do? Go to E1. Only got 80 units of energy. So I made this guy kind of defensive. I can put a radar dish down. Let's try and hide this a little bit. Let's just put a radar dish right about here, shall we? Oh, I didn't think it would fire it forward. Okay, well it kind of blends in with the terrain. Oh jeez, they've got a battleship up. Not good. Got him. Okay. Let's gather some energy. Now this mode has a little bit more mobility than the other defensive modes, but as you can see, it's still very slow. This weapon sounds like a paintball gun. Okay, the enemy has the AA tower. See, I think that this class is more of a long-range fighter, whereas the Brawler is, of course, the short-range fighter. Because what I've noticed with this class, or this mech, is that if the enemy gets up close to me and they're very quick, I have a hard time dealing with them. So I'm going to try and use my strengths here. Well, I don't have much I can do. Oh, I didn't mean to push that one. Go back up. Let's try and take out this ship. See, if everybody fires at it, we could do this. But not everybody's firing at it. And we can't take the center. Not as is. Two guys on me. I am sensing that my team is not pushing as aggressively as they should. Alright, let's try the heat cannon. I'll show that off a bit. I like that a little better. That's like a tank shell here. So, if I hold it down, more damage, more AoE. Oh yeah, they're all around our base, it looks like. As you can tell with this weapon, it's a little difficult to properly hit with. But if I do, he's gonna have a bad day. Now the beautiful thing about using the heat cannon, if you fully charge it up, you will not overheat. Now if I fire it rapidly, you'll see that my heat does start to go up. But if I wait for it to fully charge, then I'm not going to have a heat problem. Because it fires slow enough to not be a problem. So, we somehow managed to shoot down the battleship. It didn't look like it was low enough on health for us to be able to pull it off, but we did. So that's good. Good job, guys. Ah, our battleship's in the air. Okay, so let's do what I can to keep the enemy off of this tower. Okay, they're going to come here. Now this is one place where I excel in close range is with this cannon. Yeah. So you can use that splash damage to your advantage. You don't have to necessarily hit the enemy directly, but you can hit them like near their feet. Treat it like a rocket. Alright, I'm hurting here. Let's leave a turret over here. I'm going to put down a healing module and repair. So the Rocketeer, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. Certain parts of it feel good, certain parts of it don't. The missile lock-on thing is kind of cool. And the missiles can do quite a bit of damage. The weapons are definitely powerful if you can hit with them. So therein lies the caveat. Of course, you have to be able to hit with them. That's not always going to be easy to do. He got away. Okay, let's go to that turret. Not pulling anything up for homing. Alright, radar down. Time to heal. Now the thing about this lock-on mechanic is that I can get a lock-on and then fire in a different direction in order to get my missiles to try and arc to the enemy. Okay, well, it worked last time. I don't think it worked that time. I'll try it again. No items left. Start charging up the cannon. Oh, it's friendly. There we go. It didn't arc like I anticipated, but they did still hit him. Alright. Oh, did I lose the lock? That's odd. There you are. Alright, I'm nearly got this thing drained of energy. I have a lot of energy. I now have 300 units. I don't want to lose it. Let's get out of here. They are closer to launch than we are. Oh yeah, someone else has got 200 they're dumping. I'm dumping 300. We gotta launch. Alright, let's do this. We are in the lead, 2-3. There's an enemy below. Let's do it. Get our defenses up. Now, thankfully, because this one moves a little bit quicker, I'm able to go in and out of cover better, but still not perfect. But I take less damage, so there's that. Hit him. There is someone below. Oh, nice! Yeah, see that cannon? You get a direct hit with this cannon here, and it does quite a bit of damage. I just find it very difficult to hit with, especially against fast-moving targets. And a lot of these mechs, even the heavy ones, can move very quick. You know, that's the quick dodge is an amazing mechanic and can save your life when used properly. Come on. Missed. That should do it. Above? Someone above. Two people above. They use their jump pad, that's what it is. Okay. Someone going down to the side here. He's up top. Yeah, for some reason you cannot jump up around those corners. I've tried on every mech type. Your boosters kind of give out on the height at about the midpoint. So you kind of have to come up here where there's no barriers. See, there's kind of a barrier there. It'd be nice if they could clean that up a little bit so you don't run into it. Alright, where is he? I know he's down there. I know he's down there. Come on. I don't see him. Someone behind me. See, quick dodge mechanic, save your life. Whee! Haha! Out of here. All right, now does he follow? Good. Da da da, repairing my mech. Good job, R2. Let us go to the Dagobah system. Let's see, is there an enemy here? No. Looks like they've already gathered their energy. Oh, no, here he comes. Above, above. It's right there. Got him. Alright, lots of energy. Let's get out of here. I may not be very good with this guy, but I can gather energy with him. So, I'm kind of showing off two classes or mechs that I'm not very great at. Sniping and Rocketeering. A little better at the quick guys, I think. I like the Brawler, though. Close range weapons, defensive mode, plus the defensive mode heals. Yes, thank you. I love it. Here we go. We're both going to launch. Oh, it's going to be a knockout brawl in the center. Hell yes. Let's do this. Ah! What was that? Alright, let's defend the bottom for now. Their battleship is hitting me. Shoot. Where did that come from? There's a hostile back here. It looks like he's below our jump pad. Can I see him? Can I get to him? Where is he? He's below us, but I don't see him. Okay. Alright, unfortunately in this mode I cannot see how our battleship is doing, but we've had the AA tower, so I imagine our battleship will be okay. Theirs is more than likely down at this point. Okay, let's get some speed back and gain the HUD. Okay, yeah, we're good. Use a better lock-on system. What would be nice is if I held down the alternate button if it would lock on, rather than having to push a specific button for it, but that's just a minor gripe. Got him. Last second. Not bad. 8-1 KDR, 4 assists. Guy at the top gave back a lot of energy. Very nice. $171, not bad for match win, time, and place. So it looks like the Hawken points are going to be, they're not going to fluctuate too much from the looks of it. You get some for winning, you get some for losing. You get more for the amount of time that you put into the match, so the longer the match, the better. And of course, your place in the match. Now, I wasn't too far off. I was second on my team. And that wasn't a lot of points. So it makes me think there could be some abuse there. They might want to increase the amount of Hawken points you get for the place in the match. And I say this because what you'll run into is if people want to grind, what they'll do is they'll AFK grind. They'll come into a server, they'll AFK, or maybe they won't even play that much. Maybe they don't have to necessarily just AFK. If they've got a system for people getting booted, if they're AFK, then that's good. It's going to be needed because you get the points if you win, you get the points if you lose, and you get the points for just being there for a certain amount of time. So what that means is people can come in, sit there for a certain amount of time, and just soak up Hawken points if they don't want to spend real money. And I think that's something they might want to look into to see ways of avoiding that. So, for example, tribes, let's just use tribes. They use everything by experience. They don't have a currency, they have experience, an only experience. But they have weapon experience and they have your, overall experience. They avoided that by giving you more of the currency or more of the experience, how well you did. So if you performed well, if you got mid-air kills, if you got kill streaks, you were getting more experience, you were getting more money to purchase stuff. So I'm hoping they look into that, because the way it looks now, if you're only going to give people a reward based on how much time they spend, or if they win or lose, then there's a huge potential for abuse. So, well, that's been 2 pieces of gameplay from me. That's the Sharpshooter and the Rocketeer. Hopefully I wasn't too bad with those to give you guys an idea of how the game plays with those, and maybe you might be interested in those mechs when the game comes out. All right, once again, the game is available at playhawken.com if you want to sign up for other closed beta events. The game comes out on December 12th of this year. So keep an eye on it, and I'll see you next time.